Hey there, it's Big Tony over here at natg coming at you with a little War Robots action. We are doing Beacon Rush. And just going out here and tear a few things up. We're going to talk a little bit about an observation I'm having in the game. Specifically, the challenges to unlock the Operations Pass. Specifically, the Operations Pass dealing with getting crates, tokens for crates and stuff like that. Now, I have noticed in the, over the course of this event, that there are issues with certain tasks, like collecting beacons in a short period of time after a kill, or getting, X number of kills in a match, or get X number of beacons. We got just obliterated right there. Or getting beacons in a short period of time. You can see where I'm going. Anything that requires you to, accumulate a score on a condition. And I tell you, it's not just a small group of people reporting this. This is a lot of people reporting this happening. And I see that there's three possibilities here, guys. It could be that there is a connectivity issue that revolves around, well, everyone. That registering certain information is not being logged in. Second is, let's go ahead and chase this guy down right here. Silly Wally Ball of Doom. Second issue, there's something wrong in the coding. The scripting of it, that it's not accurately gathering and storing and calculating, your personal combat information. That's a bad thing as well. After 8 years, you think Pixonic would have that down to a science. And third, and this one here I say is highly unlikely, it's deliberate. That it is, they have a cooldown on it, that it takes X number of days before this thing starts working, or X number of hours. There's a nice double kill right there. And doing that to slow you down, to intentionally not get you to make it to the end, to make you go and buy more tokens instead of grinding for it. I mean, is this an assault on the free-to-play? I highly doubt it. But those are the three options, guys, and the one I feel is probably the most likely is the second. That there is a scripting/coding issue, and it's not working correct. But there's always someone who's going to throw out the conspiracy theory, so I thought I'd just address it right here. All right, just going to keep working on it right here. It's just a nice little brawl going on right here. Now, I did see an interesting video the other day. 100 things that is wrong with War Robots. Wow, 100 things that is wrong with War Robots. I could think of a few things that are wrong with War Robots, but boy, you got someone who really, really spent their time and made basically the ultimate rant video. There's a few things I think that could be addressed in War Robots, and the biggest ones being hackers, tankers, and glitches. And seriously, those are the biggest things that need to be really hit. Those are three things, in my opinion, that need to be handled as soon as physically possible. Okay, let's go ahead and give some. There we go. Let's kill the Wally Ball of Doom. Boom! Avora, Veyron. That is a absolute destroyer of Skyroses. So glad I got a set. But like I said, those are the three major issues. Now there are like a whole boatload of small things that were mentioned. I shouldn't say they're not small. We're talking the nerf and buff cycle over here. And yeah, it is, the nerf and buff cycle is always been a bone of contention since it really started ripping off after the, the introduction of the dash bots. Boom, nice Titan Slayer right there. Oh, come on, I just gotta wait long enough. I see a big old juicy Sharinga right here. Give him some love. But yeah, that's always been an issue. The business model's always been an issue. Let's just drop on this guy's head. But, I mean, there are a lot of things in the game that aren't, personally preferable. And there are definitely some things that the free-to-play community is definitely not going to see as palatable. But a lot of these things, you can say a lot of things about it. Oh, got blown up. But there's really nothing going to be done about it. Now, the things that we should be pressuring, Pixonic on, Upwake, whoever owns it this week, is, of course, hackers, tankers, and glitches. These are the big things that need to be addressed. I mean, I don't know if this game requires a complete code reworking. I saw on an Adrian video that someone was like, is War Robots going to disappear and they're just going to make a mobile version of War Robots Frontiers? And he pointed out a good thing that that's probably not going to happen. So what we need to do is, since there isn't a viable replacement coming down the pipe here, and I'm sure if there was a replacement, we would not be getting adequate compensation to get back into the game without having to reinvest. We need to push Pixonic to get certain things fixed in the game. And those are the 3 things I think need to be fixed. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here. 7x7, 3.9 million. That was a fun one. All right, I think what we're going to do here, let's go ahead and hop into another one. No, hey, we had no one drop out of it. Gotta like that. All right, let's hop into another match and continue the discussion. All right, here we go. We are on the Dreadnought map, and it's Beacon Rush time. Now, we talked a little bit in the last match. We talked about 3 things that I think need to be addressed, and we should all be vocally expressing our opinion about it. Let's go ahead and talk about a few things that, I actually like about this game, and things I think they're doing right. Well, one, they have gathered a community. After 8 years, we still have a significant community here. And whether we are all happy at the same time is, that's another story. But we do have a massive community here. And I think that is one of the highest strengths of this game. And one of the things that Pixonic has done right is put something together that keeps people playing, keeps you in the hunt. Yeah, there's people who get frustrated. They take their leaves, they come back, they leave, they come back. Or, they're here for a short period of time, enjoy it, and then go. People are getting enjoyment out of it. So that thing they're doing right. The next thing they're doing right is the absolute lack, and thankfully the lack of AI opponents in regular match gameplay. I mean, we do have PvP, PvE, and that is, that's the spider bots, and they're, you can tell their AIs, it's pretty, lackluster. They just come straight at you, and that's it. There's no real strategy to them. But we have maintained a large enough player base that they're maintaining a player versus player mentality. And yeah, sometimes we have to wait a minute or two to get into a match. But to play against live players, I think it is so worth it. Now, the next thing they've done right is we've got, irregardless of the nerf cycle and just the absolute monster pace at which things are introduced into the game, have we got a diverse game here, guys. Bots, weapons, modules, pilots, drones. There's so many ways here that you can build out and customize your, your hangar. And yes, it for the free-to-play, it is brutal. It is a brutal grind. But if you're, a pocket change spender, look, I'm a pocket change spender, and honestly, it has held up pretty good for me coming back into the game. It's got some great diversity, and that's where other games in the same category, the same genre, just do not have the muscle yet to go up against this. And the main competitor to this right now is Mech Arena. And then you've got Torn Triad, which will be coming, it's in pre-alpha, and I'm testing on that. That'll be coming out here, I'm guessing it'll probably be a year down the road. I don't know if that's going to compete either as well. I'm impressed with that project, so we'll give that a rip when it finally does drop. I'll keep pre-testing it. But this is the granddaddy of games, guys. It is. And right now, there's just nothing better than this on the market. And that's why this thing's been around for 8 years, and I think it's going to be around for a while longer. So, because I just don't think there's anything going to change the status quo. At least not right now. Now, with the whole AI revolution ongoing with ChatGPT-4, being able to Come on. Boom, Titan Slayer. Being able to write code, get that into the gaming industry, and you're going to see massive changes to, your entertainment style video games. You're just going to see massive changes when you don't even need coders to put games together. So we're going to be seeing some interesting stuff come down the pipe on that. I'm hoping Pixonic takes full advantage of that. Because, boy, I think they need to clean their coding up here a bit. Because there's so many glitches in the game at times. I'm not seeing many today, but there are times I see lots of glitches, and of course, soft hacks. Maybe they need an AI implemented on the servers that is highly intelligent, that can hunt down actual hackers and take them out. As far as removing them, booting them from the match, throwing them into low priority queue. And that's where they have to stay until they play X number of games fairly. And the moment they hack again, they're back in low priority queue. I think that I would love to see that come down the pipe in the future. But we did cover 3 things that I think Pixonic is doing correctly. Of course, there's always room for improvement on the economy, on the currencies, the availability. And don't get me going on the availability of currency for drones. We've got, it's not fair right now. It'll take you 2 months to gather enough of the coins from, watching videos to even level up a drone 1 level. But you got to give it time. In a couple months, once they've got their initial fundage gathered from it, when they've made their profit off it, you're going to see it come back and be. This turned into a brawl. Nice match. You're going to see those get more readily available. You're going to see them come in the daily resource gathering chest. You're going to see them in the operations passes. You're going to see them popping up more, but you've got a couple months to wait before that happens. Okay, we got. We're going to have to head into here. Not going to say today's been a ranty day. It's just been more of a discussion day. And sometimes we need to do that. I mean, I do get on my rants at time, and that sometimes I can get a little old. So it's better to just discuss. There we go. There's a nice kill right there. And I said this in a video earlier. I'm really, really loving to play the luchador. This particular build over my Karura Aether lately. Just something about the tasty goodness of machine gun fire, bubble machine gun fire. Just really, really entertaining. Okay, we've got this heading in the right direction here. We've got we got the super majority of beacons. Oh, I got robbed. That's okay. But let's talk down in the comments here, you guys. What do you guys think Pixonic is doing right, and what Pixonic is doing wrong? And of course, keep it PG and keep it, in compliance with YouTube's community guidelines. Let's just say that. Let's just keep it that way. Okay, let's go ahead and work on this right here. Now, I'm looking forward to the next event starting. I have not been super pleased with this month's event. They're still on the whole hang-up on 250 and 500 component prizes, which are not a prize in my opinion. But I'll be doing a wrap-up here, probably either my next video or the video after that. I'll be doing an event wrap-up, giving my total opinion on the Scavengers Divided event. And, I'll give you my brutal, honest truth about it. Like I always do. Okay, we just about got this one wrapped up, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed the gameplay and discussion. I know I have. Today's been a good day. All right, there we go. It's a victory. Outstanding. Let's take a look at the tail of the tapes, and then we will wrap this up for you guys. Alrighty, guys, here we go. Quick tail of the tapes for you. 10 kills, 5 beacon caps, 7.3 million in inflicted damages, and healing as well. Definitely just a pounder, no droppers. I had a nice opponent over there in X videos. Yeah, I'm not even going to say that. Who knows where that link will take you? I will not advocate that you go to that link that he's put as his player name. Don't do it. You just don't know where you're going to end up. Lexam666, good job over there. Just a lot of good pounding action. Gotta love it. Alright, guys, we talked about it a lot today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications. That way you know when I'm dropping it. Alright, guys, stay safe and healthy. Watch out for each other. I'll catch you on the battlefield.